All right, so one of the homework questions in Unit 31, which is number 7, involves finding the length of the wall brace and having to use a Pythagorean theorem. But they also ask that you find the length of the wall brace to the nearest eighth of an inch. All right, so let's see. When I calculate the hypotenuse of this triangle that is 6 feet on one shorter side, 9 feet on the other shorter side, we get that the hypotenuse is square root of 117, which is equal to 10.817 feet. So we know this is somewhere between 10 and 11 feet. It's this part here that we want to express in inches, and then even the partial inches, the nearest eighth of an inch. Okay, so how do we go, and this is the answer, how do we go from 10.817 feet to 10 feet, 9 3/4 inches? All right, so I know that the 10 feet is going to be used for my number of feet. So it's the 0.817, which is 0.817 feet, needs to be converted to inches, and we convert feet to inches by multiplying by 12. So when 0.817 is multiplied by 12, it's equal to 9.804, which is now in inches. That means the inches are somewhere between 9 and 10. All right, so we've got our 9. That's this one right here. Now we have to find out if 0.804, which eighth of an inch it's closest to. And if you think of the values for the eighths of an inch, you can see which one it's closer to. Up here, I have converted each of the eighths of an inch to decimal form, okay? And so our number is 0.804, which lies somewhere between here. So it's somewhere between 6/8 of an inch and 7/8 of an inch. And so we have to ask ourselves, is 0.804 closer to 0.75? or closer to 0.875. And when we ask ourselves that, subtraction can answer this. So just find the difference. So I did the number that I'm trying to convert. I subtract the lower one, and we get a difference of 0.054. Then I take the higher one, subtract my 0.804 from it, and get a difference of 0.071. So our value of 0.084, the nearest eighth of an inch, is 6/8 of an inch, because this value is equal to 6/8, right? So the answer then is, we keep our 10 feet, we have our 9 inches, and in between 9 and 10 inches, it's 6/8 of an inch is the nearest eighth. Now, generally, the answer wouldn't be left like that because 6/8 can be reduced. So the nearest eighth of an inch is 10 feet, 9 3/4 inches.